You stare at your notes for hours, but when the test arrives, your mind goes blank. You study hard, highlight, reread, repeat, and still nothing sticks. Yet someone else studies the night before and scores better. It's discouraging, it's frustrating, maybe you even doubt your own intelligence, but here's the truth, it's not your fault. It's the method. In Japan, students are taught how to study, not just what to study. From early school years, they learn how to memorize over 1,000 complex symbols, and they retain them for life. It's not just repetition, it's strategic learning that sticks. They use techniques that train the brain to remember, not just recognize. In this video, I'll show you how to do that. And even better, I'll share 6 powerful methods. They all work, but the last one is my favorite, and it completely changed how I study. Stay with me, it's worth it. These strategies won't just help you pass. They'll help you free your weekends, stop panicking before tests, and feel more in control of your memory. Let's dive in. Step 1. Shift your mindset. Japanese students are taught from a young age that intelligence isn't fixed, it's flexible. This is the foundation of the growth mindset, a term popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good at this," they think, "I'm not good at this yet." This mental shift opens the door to real improvement. Studies show that students with a growth mindset take on challenges and perform better over time, because they believe effort creates ability. For example, imagine 2 students. One says, "I'm bad at math." The other says, "I'm still figuring math out." Guess who keeps trying? Try this when you study. Each time you get stuck, remind yourself, this is part of the process. It's not failure, it's training. Step 2. Focus on your weaknesses. One major mistake many students make is reviewing what they already know because it feels easy, but Japanese students use a strategy similar to what's called a weak point log. They target topics they struggled with, not avoided them. Here's how it works. After each study session, take 1 minute to write down what confused you, what you forgot, what slowed you down, then review only that list the next day. According to cognitive science, this method helps build desirable difficulty. Struggling with hard material actually strengthens your memory. Example, if you're good at history but weak at biology, don't keep rereading history notes. Focus on your biology weak points. Step 3. Study smarter, not harder. In Japan, students aren't just taught to push through with brute force, they're trained to notice what works for them and lean into it. That's what smart studying really means. It's not about being busy. It's about being effective. It's about knowing how your brain works, when it works best, and what helps you truly understand, not just read. For example, some people focus better early in the morning, others at night. Forcing yourself to stay up late with friends, pretending to study when your brain is tired, only gives you 2 things, no understanding and no sleep. That's a double loss. Smarter studying means realizing that copying someone else's schedule doesn't guarantee their results. And smart students know how to filter what matters. When a professor repeats something multiple times, they know it's a signal. They don't copy everything, they summarize key points in their own words and turn them into questions. Try this when you study. Track what time of day you feel the most focused, then protect that time. Make it your personal study zone. Avoid joining long, late-night group sessions if they leave you drained or confused. You're not weak, you're wise. If your mood is low, try studying in short, focus. Step 4. Active recall. One of the most powerful tools for remembering is something called active recall, and it's far more effective than just rereading or highlighting your notes. There's a method I picked up from my best friend, Emmanuel Prince Mahor, a brilliant student I met during my years of study at Stanford. A sharp mind in both philosophy and law, the method he shared is pure gold. Here's what he does. After reading 1 or 2 pages, not a line or just a few sentences, because that quickly turns into cramming, he closes the book, takes a blank sheet of paper, and asks himself, what can I say from what I've studied so far? How can I explain this in my own words? If I had to teach this to a 5-year-old, how would I do it? He's not copying word for word. He's not repeating phrases. He's retelling the concept in his own understanding, staying close to the point, but simplifying it so it's clear and honest, and when he forgets something, he doesn't panic. He just goes back, checks the material again, and tries once more. It's like reading a storybook, closing it, and retelling the same story, just in your voice. This process forces your brain to pull the knowledge out, rather than just recognize it, and that's where real learning happens. Try it next time you study. Not just to memorize, but to understand, and remember long term. Step 5. Spaced repetition. Refresh before you forget. Spaced repetition is one of the most powerful ways to make information stick in your long-term memory. It works by reviewing the material just before you're about to forget it, not too early, not too late. Instead of reviewing everything at once or cramming the night before a test, space your revision over several sessions. Think of it as timed memory maintenance. Here's how it works: review what you learned the same day, maybe a few hours later, then review again after 24 to 48 hours, next, come back to it in a week, then a month. This schedule may seem small, but it's scientifically proven to interrupt the forgetting curve and keep information active in your brain. The key is to strike before forgetting kicks in. Let's say you study a chapter on Monday. Review your notes again Tuesday evening. Then check in again by the weekend. These quick refreshes don't need to be long, even 10 to 15 minutes can reactivate what you've learned and lock it deeper into memory. You can also use flashcards or apps like Anki or Quizlet that are built around spaced repetition. They remind you when to review, taking the pressure off your memory, so you can focus on learning. When spaced repetition becomes a habit, you'll no longer need to panic review or binge study. Your brain will already be prepared, steadily, confidently. Step 6. The timer method. Study like it's an emergency. Have you noticed how focused you become when there's a test the next morning? Suddenly, you're reading with intensity, blocking out distractions, and somehow absorbing more in 2 hours than you did all week. That's not magic, that's urgency, and it creates deep focus. But what if you could create that urgency on purpose, anytime you study? That's where the 30-minute timer method comes in. It's simple, powerful, and it works like this. Set a timer for 30 minutes, study like it's an emergency, like the test is in the next hour. During that time, no distractions, no chatting, no social media, just you and the material. When the timer rings, stop, and take a 5-minute break, move around, stretch, drink water, scroll your phone, guilt-free, then start another round if needed. This technique mimics the mental state of urgency, but in a controlled way. You're training your brain to enter deep focus mode, without stress or last-minute pressure. Why does it work? Because short, focused sessions prevent burnout. Your brain knows a break is coming, so it stays sharp. It avoids the mental fatigue that comes with long, unfocused studying. Each 30-minute round becomes a burst of pure concentration. Let's say you do 2 or 3 rounds. That's 1.5 hours of high-quality study, with zero overwhelm. So instead of dragging study for hours and still feeling like nothing stuck, flip the script, create controlled urgency. Study smart. Take breaks. Come back sharper. Repeat. You'll not only get more done, you'll start looking forward to study time, because it's no longer draining. And that's it. 6 steps that can completely transform how you study. Master these, and you're not just studying harder, you're studying like someone who knows what they're doing. Let's quickly go over the 6 steps to remember like a Japanese student, or even bet. 1. Shift your mindset. Learning is a skill, not a gift. 2. Focus on weaknesses, target what needs fixing. 3. Study smarter, not harder. 4. Active recall. Teach it, don't just read it. 5. Spaced repetition. Review before forgetting hits. 6. Timer method. Train urgency and avoid burnout. That's your roadmap. 6 steps to help you study with less stress and more confidence. And now that you know what works, it's time to believe in yourself. 2. You're not falling behind. You're not too late. You're not incapable. You're intelligent. You've just been using the wrong strategies. But now, you know better. You can study less, remember more, and still enjoy your weekends. All it takes is using the right method, consistently. If this helped you, please like the video and share it with a friend, especially a fellow student who needs this right now. And if you want more videos that help you study smarter, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.